everybody, Peggy Yates from Never Forgotten Designs, and I just got a new order in of the poppy paint, and I just wanted to go ahead and do a demo because honestly I've never used it before. I've seen everybody else use it, and I wanted to just see how it works on one of my little sugar bottles that I'm going to make a Hennessy bottle. So I was told by the manufacturer that it may, just due to shipping, have a little bit of settlement, so I'm going to go ahead and just shake it up really hard. So if you get yours in, just go ahead and do the same. And they even said that if it's a little bit tough at the bottom, just go ahead and just kind of push on that bottom. Okay, I think that is good enough. So this is the gold color, and the poppy paints are 100% edible, using all FDA approved items, ingredients. So let's see how it looks inside of my painter palette. Okay, there's that. And I hear that it dries very quickly, and that it's supposed to work perfectly on chocolates, on isomalt, fondant, anything like that. So for this Hennessy bottle that I'm going to do, I like to paint the top of it gold. So I'm going to go ahead and just get my brush a little bit wet. And let me see if you guys can see that. And it does dry very fast. I can tell you this much, there is a smell of alcohol to it, but considering I normally paint with Everclear mixes with my dry dust, I'm pretty used to a lot of harsh smells. But the good thing is I know that it's going to evaporate pretty fast. So I've been told that you have to give it a couple different layers to make it thicker. So while I let this bottle right here kind of dry, I also wanted to see what it would do on wafer paper. So I have a thin piece of pre-colored, very light yellow wafer paper. And I do sell this as single sheets, but I figured we'll go ahead and just use one of these to paint on. And then I also have my thicker cardstock wafer paper. I love painting on the thicker cardstock. I feel like it gives me the better results and it doesn't warp, but let's just see. So here is one stroke on wafer. And I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I'm trying to. So that looks good. It doesn't warp it or anything like that. So that would be interesting to just paint a whole sheet of the thick wafer paper. And then you could just punch out and make confetti or various different items. And let's see the back side. You can kind of see it's not bleeding through. Or you can see through, but it's not like ripping it or anything. All right, let's try it now on the regular wafer paper. And again, this stuff is a lot thinner, so I'm a little bit more nervous to use it on this. But let's see what we get. Yeah, this is not warping it either. So it looks like it actually paints really nicely on wafer paper. Let me see, I'm going to go back to this one. I'm going to touch it. It feels pretty, it still feels damp, but I'm going to see if I can go over it again. Let's see. Oh, this brush is getting little hairs in there. It is a food safe brush, but I am not sure if I will be reordering those ones. Okay, so it took a second layer fine. Again, I'm going to use this on as a second layer on the wafer. Okay, well, it looks great. It's not warping it. I guess if I were in better lighting, I know you guys could see it better, but you can kind of see it there, how it builds up. So now I'm going to go back to my sugar bottle, and I'm going to go ahead and put some paint on the top of it and on the sides. There we go. I'll let that set again. Now, as everybody knows, Never Forgotten Designs, we have a certified commercial kitchen, so typically when I'm making these things I have my gloves on and all that good stuff, but for this demo today I'm just trying to make a couple new bottles for my front room. So if you're ever in St. Louis and you're looking to kind of just look at some neat sugar art, come on in. Check us out. We're in South County. These are some edible images, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut off the edges and make it a little bit more rounded. And we make the edible images here, and we do ship those out if anybody's ever looking for any. And then you just kind of peel the edible images off the backer. And then I did get some hot water inside of this little thing. Here, I'm just going to pour a little bit in here. And again, using a food safe brush, I'm just going to get a little bit of water on there, kind of wipe off the excess. And I'm just going to brush the back of my edible image. Line it up. Use my fingers to kind of press it down, and then we have that finished up. And again, I'm still going to let that dry. So yeah, so that is the poppy paint. I hope you guys like it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to be really interested to see what people do with it. Because I stopped baking a while ago, I just kind of limit my stuff to painting right on Isomalt or on fondant pieces. But I would love to see bakers kind of make some amazing things with this. I have it currently in my shop online. But I actually just got my order in today, and I'm already 75% sold out. So if you want some, go ahead and pick it up. And I'm going to be doing some other demos on it throughout the week, just on various things. But I just think it's pretty cool to kind of show you guys how it paints on wafer paper, because that's always been a big problem, finding something that works really well to be able to paint on wafer paper. Or maybe it's just that I have a great wafer paper that's thick, that I offer my customers. So as always, thank you for watching and supporting Never Forgotten Designs. I am a small sugar shop in St. Louis, and I always appreciate the customers that I have earned their business over the last couple of years, and how you guys keep coming back. And consider buying poppy paint for your confectionery art projects, and let me know how it works for you. Have a great day.